Centered. It's all in. Should be definitely fine now. Okay. So, as you see in the title, emotions, are they distorting perception, or are you able to see the necessity of it? Any signs of going on? The reason why that's titled this way, because this was the Lover's Oracle's message. Something you're being alerted to of emotions are a natural and necessary part of life. Energy to be in motion, but they can also distort your perception based on what you feel as to what it is, the two versus happening for you. They can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. Reflection here, a lot of reflecting happening, reflection happening. This could be through your spiritual baths as well. Okay, this is a specific detail, or what I'm seeing here. This is someone who does have a pool. You have a house and you have a pool. There's something about you looking into the water, reflecting. But at this moment, the sun is beaming on you in a certain way that's basically healing you in the sense of you're able to determine whether determine if an emotion is a necessity and helping you with your life, or is it distorting your perception. Now, you can also learn from a distortion of a perception depending on you deciding to come out of it here, out of that sense of distortion. Let me get one more card. I could have caught that. However, I didn't force myself to. Something about that. Okay. Let's see. Balance, yin and yang. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one a great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So that definitely goes with what was coming through here about this message of emotions either being something that's natural to you, which means that you're going with the flow of it, or distorting your perception. What was that was coming through earlier? The past, that's wild. That's exactly what I was thinking about. And I just told myself, you know what? We're just going to start speaking. Anywho, I was listening to a gentleman earlier stating not wanting to see the resume of anyone that they're looking to work with because they don't want to know where they've been. They're more focused on who the person is now and where they're wanting to go. So the reason why he was like, I don't want to look at no one's resume because I don't need to know where you've been. So that's someone being given another chance at life. Welcome, beloved. And the reason why I looked at this card this way, it says the past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is available to you, is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Now, faith is also connected to, from what most are taught, belief or believing. That is most certainly different than knowing. So the way the word faith is being used in this message, follow it with faith, follow it with a knowing, with 555, and then you'll see great changes. 1055 on it. Ooh, wow. That's 5 5, that's 25, that's a 7, that's the Chariot. Okay. Listen here, loves. So you're being asked at this moment to follow with a knowing rather than what you believe is going to happen. Believe you're giving space to what you want as well as what you don't want. When you take steps moving forward with a knowing, you already have an understanding that what's not for you is not for you. So you're not focused on what you're not going to receive. But if you are coming from this energy of following your path with a knowing, you're trusting the waves within the cycle, okay? Which now means you're being patient. Through that journey of patience, you're gaining plenty of endurance, because each level you elevate to, you're going to experience some form of obstacle or challenge. Now, there could be one section that you've completed from 1 to 9, and now you're at the bridge of going to a whole nother level, a whole nother paradigm. But if you're still operating with the belief that the belief of following your path with that type of faith, like I believe this is going to happen rather than I know it's going to happen, you're going to stay at that Roman numeral 1 rather than going to 2, basically. Because that Roman numeral can have a 1A, a 1B, a 1C, so on and so forth. But the moment you tap into a knowing, now you rise up to other levels. It doesn't have to be 2, it can be beyond that. Like this is the knowing is what takes you to the next level. See? So you may not always understand. There's a lot of wings here. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there's always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. And that's another reason. And also, Les Brown says that too. He was mentioning if somebody doesn't understand where you're going, they're not supposed to. They're not even going there. So if you're in a partnership or wanting to be with someone and they're asking you to do certain things that you would be having to compromise, and the word compromise for me is more so settle, because you come to a compromise when there's a level of someone doing something that they wouldn't normally do, in terms of them doing something less that can actually or potentially delay a lot of other things coming into their life as far as abundance and joy. Just that. So thankful. Ashe. So, side note, if you can't get to the nail spot, some of you may want to sit down and do your own nails as a form of developing that level of patience. Now, let's see what else we got here. It says criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Your relationship will magically transform when you love and accept each other as you are. Okay? So, let me see what the moon cards. Somebody out of here, huh? Ooh. 2300 on the clock or 11 o'clock. It's the synchronicity between the clock and the time here is on something else right now, because it just went to the 11th minute on this live. Huh. Ooh. That alignment between your physical body and your spiritual body to manifest are like this right now. They're intertwined. Let's see. Okay. What do you need to release because a new start is coming? I literally picked this up just like this. And the intention was just to pick up this card that flipped over. 1150. Some of you, yeah, this is also a move, because that number definitely picks up moving energy for me. 11.5, 1150. A change, a new beginning due to balance, justice, harmony. What do you need to release? A new start is coming. I know you see the cards in between. And it's saying here, what do you need to release? It's time to release negativity. Wow. Let's see what the energy is of this. Bring love into the situation. So whatever prevents you from bringing love into the situation, putting you in this space to be combative, you're being asked to just let it go. Let it go. That's basically, that's like a chef wanting to be a chef explaining to a surgeon what they want to do and getting them to understand. When a surgeon has chefs, a chef may have a chef, but you see what I'm saying here. A chef telling the surgeon what they do to get them to understand what they do, and they're not even in that category. That's not something that they even care about. They may enjoy eating, but as far as the making of the food, not enough. That's the last thing they care about. Just as an example. So it's like no one is going to understand you the way you know you. What's the energy here? What is the energy here? Let me see. The journey, number 2, Taurus, High Priestess, Virgo, Pisces, community. Now this showed itself a little while ago as well, but this is number 7. So something about the numbers 9 and 7 or 97. Let me see. What double reservoir. Just heard double or nothing. It's love and basketball. However, I just paused like that because I was literally wanted to remember The song that was coming through, it'll pop through again as I'm on here, if it's supposed to. That's one. Let's see. The fountain. See, something about a pool, because that speaks of fountain of two kinds, well of two kinds, perhaps fountain of two pools. So this is like someone who has a home with a fountain. Connected to a pool. Plenty of abundance coming your way, because it says fish of great sea exceeding many. But also a place where fishers spread their nets and catch many fish. Truth of spirit, water of life. There's definitely a cleanse happening. Hold on, let me see. There's a cleanse of the journey. It's time to release the negativity that you've encountered or allow yourself to consume throughout the journey, because I feel like it's no longer there. Yeah, and it's only going to lead you to more unhappiness and lack of clarity. The sun card popped out in reverse, which is 21 again, which is the world card's energy. And look at that shit, the world card at the bottom of the deck. This feels like a blackout moment. The way I'm seeing the earth here. But this is about the womb space creativity. Second chakra, number 9. Let me see what 299. Something you purchased recently that was $2.99. Really look at the details, and there's something within that product that you bought that was $2.99. $2.99. Ahira. My brother is evil. That's what it means. Ahira. Ahira. Now that connects to Gemini as far as siblings. Let me look at this some more before we even. Unlucky, in a good sense, brother of nourishment. This is okay. So that all makes plenty of sense. Following the intuition before it makes sense. That was an example of that just now, because that could have went different ways. Because there's other reasons or definitions to this word ahira. But as I'm looking at it, it brought me directly to the positive aspect of it. Brother of nourishment, brother shepherd. Let me see. The central controlling thought at a certain period of man's unfoldment of the strength faculty, Naphtalian consciousness. Something about the kidneys. Kid. Look at this here. 23. Kid brings up 23, 144, and 24. Let's see. The shit says a chef. That's a confirmation right there to let your ass know. You can't make nobody understand where you going if they don't even want to go there. And this is how you really get to, see who's truly there for you and who ain't. You know what I'm saying? So, welcome Fatima, welcome Ruby, baby. So, let's see here. Ooh, brother of nourishment. All right, there comes Michael. Some of you have a brother that is a Virgo. And they have a very strong connection to avenging angels to balance out the situations for you here. They don't have to physically be present though. Emotions, are they distorting your perception? Or are you able to see the natural flow of it as to where you can use it? Because use speaks of Saturn as well. I use, right? So what are you using to your advantage and what is using you at a disadvantage is what I'm hearing. Let me get some of these cards going on here. A new start is coming though, and that's what's hidden because this card has been face down this entire time here. And what's facing up is the question, what do you need to release? The response is time to release negativity. Full moon in Scorpio, which happened during Taurus season. So we're looking at April 20th to April 19th, April 20th, around that time. Let's see what's good. Thoughts in reverse. Okay, so there could be a masculine that you may have at the forefront of your mind. They're not even thinking of you, or let me see here, and this is what's causing unnecessary unhappiness as well. Yeah, courtship is at the bottom of the deck. Blessings to you, beloved Fatima. Thank you for your currency exchange, my love. Blessings back to you, infinite fold. See, 91 is here as well. That's come up today twice. 9-1 also. I'm hearing hurt people until they heal themselves. And some of you have been connected to people like that, only to come out on the other side of that is unnecessary. Mature woman, then mature man. Yes, indeed. Only to realize that that's unnecessary. Maturity, Saturn. There you go. Yep. Look at that false person here, right up under this mature man in family room with the 21 once again. So, let me see. What's this? A new start is coming. New moon approaching us. A lot of reflection is happening as we see here, which was the first card. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So it started at home for a lot of you. The root of it started at home. The way you see that something that started at home you have yet to cleanse yourself from is that you still attract it in your life with other people around you. Let's see. That's why being the observer is, I'm telling you, there you go. Something that's been happening since you were home as a child. It would only show itself to you if the lesson has yet to be learned or there's some form of negativity that has to be released. 25, 25 on the timer, and we just had them 5 5s pop up in here. This should get me hot. Let me see. This could also be a masculine still on the path to becoming divine becoming divine once they actually release this resentment that they have still from the time that they were a child. Some of them have a very strong traumatic experience between 1 and 8. Because we have here mature man and thoughts. And then this card that came out, unexpected income, number 27. Another 9 after the child, 1827. We have the lovers here. Something about this. There's an ending when it comes to the lovers. Karmic lovers, 19. 91, 19. That is card 16, though, so the tower has already fallen. And under the lovers, you have the main male. Let me see what the main male talking about. Yeah, if you're still going to be holding on to them thoughts, that's exactly what you're going to be doing, holding on to your head, wanting to get your head back on your shoulder. You got to get up, though. You're going to have to get up, though. Yeah, see? 5, another 5. Look at that shit. It's either going to go 2 ways. A court situation, and it fell up right on the ground, or your health. Don't jeopardize either of the two, because sudden wealth is right around the corner. So this is basically getting right to where you want to be, and it should get tough. What you think you done built this endurance for, to sit here and be weak when the moment comes for you to actually utilize the strength that you got? It was just 2744, and 27 is unexpected income. So spirit is coming in to help you. Just don't be so into this energy of despair where you can't even recognize where spirit is helping you, that just distorting your vision is going to have you in a position that's not even happening. So let's see what else we got coming up here for y'all. This may not even resonate with you, or it may. But as far as like the energy around you that could be out of balance, this could be why. 2844. Now I'm seeing 44 a lot. Yeah, surrender to rest and sleep, because they're coming into your dream state, the real realm, the realm of reality, to shift things for you. And it has to do with your addictions here. Whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. And then you have, it's time for you to surrender to your creativity, because everything that you've experienced was exactly for that. This is like, I'm seeing an actor being able to take roles that when they're crying because they've cried so much in the past. So they know how to trigger themselves to get to that point very easily. Surrender your need to always be right. Now, that could also be where you have a strong connection to your emotions and know how to turn certain parts of you on or off. Especially with Neptune and Pisces right now in retrograde, that's going to bring that energy out for some of you as well, where you realize, oh shit, I can actually do this. So it says here, give others the gift of letting them be right. So when I see this, is basically ain't no need to do the back and forth with people who can't see where you're coming from, because their mind's eye, they're ignoring the opening of their mind's eye while yours is open. So there's already miscommunication as is. There's no need for you to force anything else on top of that. So let's see. Surrender your fear of intimacy. This shit is deep because this feels like someone who was abused too. And my message to that will always be, you come into this world as whatever you call yourself to be. And as you get to closer to what that is, you'll realize as to why certain things happen. You're going to be able to step yourself away from that perception of, damn, why did this happen to me? I'll tell you why, more than likely. One of the reasons why, and you're looking at it right now, you're able to listen to me deliver this message. You can connect to a moment of inner peace while somebody else out there is like, fuck this, I give up. But you're here to show them what you know. So welcome, Saturn. You are ready to let love in. Compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. This could also be a masculine as well. I was watching one of Cam's shows, and he was like, Cam Newton, and he was mentioning how, see, what people don't realize about certain masculines and what they may be suffering in silence about is the fact that they're the guy that women go to cheat on their partner with. And sometimes you'll see these masculines who are beautiful. They look like the one, but that could be a burden or something that they're suffering in silence about. So realizing that they're always the one that, women that they may even want to have a commitment with. But do you actually? Because look what's just happened. And they're coming to you. Not having the moment to be with themselves and realize why they're even, doing that. So that's what this energy is giving me too, with the thoughts in reverse, is like the level of wisdom there's in the imbalance of the heart space from certain situations that they may not even speak about. It's like, on top of, because of them being masculine, some is still, removing that ideal because you're this and because you're that. You crying and shit make you look weak. I would rather you cry than hold that shit in and do some shit that you regret later on. Cry that shit out. Get it out of your system. Get them cells that allows you to tap into that energy out of your system. Don't forget to like the video, y'all. Sage yourself, wash your hands upon entering this palace, beloved. Much love to y'all, though. But yeah, so this is really the moment of divine partnerships. And that can only happen when both sides are being honest about what they're experiencing within their feelings and with their thoughts. You know what I'm saying? And what's actually bringing that in. It's through the senses, through the eyes, through the ears, through the nose, through taste, through touch. let's say if somebody they may not like feet. It may be a deeper reason. They may not even be telling you why they don't like feet, because the feet is connected to Pisces. So they could even have like this moment like of having to self undo themselves from certain situations, or they have a high sensitivity when it comes to um, noticing what's around them that is not of peace, basically. You know what I mean? Was peeing all day, barely drank anything. That's when I knew. Oh, yes. That's Libra energy, and new moon in Libra's coming up. Ashe. 35:53 on the clock. As I read that, 11:25, 11:07, 11:07 up here. Yeah, that's what's up. So, let's see what else is coming through here. Let me see. Okay. Let's see. Decisions regarding letting go. Time to release the negativity. See. And go with the flow. Now my cards got bars. Okay. This is what we doing now. I see y'all. Go with the flow. Be spontaneous. Turn away. I mean, it's like, don't even think about it. You feel it? That's something you're supposed to do? All right, go. Because these retrogrades are showing you things that you normally wouldn't look at. You know what I'm saying? Who's worried by the time it came up with the whole rhyme? Look at you over here with bars too. Relaxation. There you go. And gentleness. You deserve gentleness in your life. You all do. So this is like someone who likes a masculine that's rough around the edges, but in reality, they're more so emotionally insecure or got some wounds that they got to handle. Surrender to setting limits. It is healthy to set boundaries in relationships, practicing expressing your needs, and remember that no is a complete sentence. And then surrender to your soul's path. Your North Node talking to y'all right now. Your life's journey has been perfectly designed for your soul's growth. Yeah. Embrace every lesson in every moment. Let's get a tarot card, because we're not going to be here long. That message just came through. We're just like, yeah, this message needs to get out. So go with the flow. Be spontaneous when it comes to the moments where you choose that you want to relax. Because the body right now is going through a lot of physical changes as the natural elements are doing the same. So stay in alignment. You know when you believe something, you know when you know something. Look at this. High Priestess comes on out here. Invisible forces are at work when it comes to bringing you joy. Some of you are going through a new level of initiation here, as far as what you're able to see beyond the veil, which is going to help you to set healthy boundaries and release negativity to bring in this new start. And this Page of Wands don't stop. So some of you could be connecting to a songwriter, a poet, a writer, a blogger, a vlogger. Let's see. It's going to bring you, yeah, they're an emperor, all right. So going back to the thoughts being in reverse behind the mature man, this could be someone who has been in process of thinking about this already, and the message is coming in because their intuition is spiking as far as this is what you need to do, which is what's going to help you to release this negativity and bring in this new start. So beautiful connections are happening. Yeah, this is what a lot of you are in here calling in as far as your abundance is concerned. This is also something that's been on hold until you detach from whatever it is that wasn't in alignment with it. And like I said, you got this invitation or proposal coming in here. Let's see, 294. What's 294 talking about? We went from my brother is evil to my brother is support or has supported. That shit is beautiful. Wow. Some of you came here to fulfill a very intense mission to be able to see people differently. And this was the way that you'll be able to connect to your divine counterpart. Let's see what more I can get from this. A helpful, sustaining attitude of mind that is based on great judgment, supporting, brother, aiding, helpful. The name Daniel, or beginning with DAN, which means judge. There are a judge. So, wow. Anyone who has a name that begins with DAN, DAN means judge. This attitude of mind tends to build up and maintain the body temple in poise and harmony. The tabernacle in the wilderness refers to the outer physical body. Oholiah, son of Ahisamach, was one of the wise workmen employed in making this tabernacle and its furnishings. Let me see. The son of the brother, a cousin. A cousin. You have a cousin that her name starts with DAN. That's a judge. You're staying with Daniel this week. 11:33. Sheesh. This is why I be minding my business. It's be me and my cards. We just be chilling. Look at it, Queen of Cups, open and receptive. This could also be surrendering, drinking as well, because we got the Nine of Cups out here. 23:34. Two of Cups. Is that the Ace of Cups? It sure is. You got the Queen of Cups, Two of Cups, Ace of Cups. Wow. It's a lot of love in the building here. High Priestess and an Emperor. There's an intuitive or telepathic communication that happens that opens up this level of emotion where now the emperor is able to, I just heard checkmate, check their mate. They also wear the ankle. They may have an ankh tatted on their arm just like this. They may even have certain features that resemble this person as well. Wow. Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups. Because these are the same energies. So Ace of Cups and Queen of Cups are both Cancerian energies. You see Mama Universe energy and you see the earthly realm of it. It's helping you to bring in this love. Let me see. What are you saying here about releasing the negativity to bring in this new start? I'm going to clarify this. What do you mean to release? It's time to release negativity. Look at this shit. Okay. Here goes gentleness. And move forward. Wow. These are the two masculine cards in this deck. These are probably the two masculine cards, the only two in this deck. And again, with the energy of the as above, so below, of like someone on the other side and someone here on this side, but now they're merging the removal of the veil with that high priestess energy. This is what I'm saying about this intuitive communication that comes in here. Because you asked. It's like this is a wish you asked for. Just be prepared to receive. It's time for you to release negativity because this new start is coming with a whole lot of love and passion and happiness and joy. I'm gonna tell you that now. A whole lot. You're getting more than what you asked for. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Just be prepared to receive. 4733 on the timeline. Let me see what that's talking about. Refuge. Asylum. Now that's giving me a vibes of coming out of an old way of thinking that can only cause distortion of a vision. Wow. Chill out. This is what I'm saying. Some of you came down here with a very big mission. This is like someone with a very high position within the Galactic Council. Yeah, whoever this in that's coming in and bringing this offer, this Knight of Cups. You've met them already within an energy 4848. That's 1212. Well, right? Yeah. Okay. This is dope, though. This is nice. Merarites. C. Merari, which means bitter. Okay. So, I got you right now. That was about bitter. They could be a projector. If they're a projector, they're waiting for you to take the initiative. It's just 50:11 on the clock. You was looking at 11:50, now it's just 50:11. Wow. Okay. Let me see. For some of you, just be mindful of an earth sign. Thank you for your support, Vida, for real. Ashe. Love you too. Love you all. Let's see. What is this that is to be released? A Cancer? Well, this could be an energy of someone who moves that way. They could be stuck in a different paradigm other than the one that you're shifting to. They're not going where you're going. I feel like if you can't do this pop too. If you allow yourself to go with the flow and take action on the proper decision based on your north node and not your south node. So read up on that. You can go to AstroSeek, you can go to Cafe Astrology and pull up your chart. Even if you don't have your birth time, when it comes to your north node, that's going to be given to you. You can at least know the sign that it's in and really check to see what that looks like for you. So your north node and your south node, when you're making when you're taking the appropriate action on a decision, it means you're focused on your purpose and where you're going in terms of moving forward. But when you're choosing to take action on a decision that has to do with the comfort level, you're operating through your south node. So that's, wow. I just heard new vehicle though, again with the vehicle. You could be receiving a new vehicle. Or this could be a Cancerian energy that does come in with an offer. So again, that's going to be different for everybody. They go to King of Pentacles here. This is a giver. Be patient with it. Be patient. Something about this King of Pentacles here. This is a Taurus energy now. They can be quite stubborn and think that their stubbornness is, to you, they may be coming across as stubborn. But this is the norm when it comes to their energy. They're the bull. But something triggers them. They see red and they start rushing towards you. So this looks like someone who is taking longer than they're supposed to. And the signal that's being sent into the universe is, okay, well, you're showing that you don't want this. So let's close 53:33 on the timer. Let's close this cycle out and let's bring in a new. It's that simple. Especially when you done stepped into your path in terms of you knowing and no longer believing what your path is, and you be having these conversations with the universe. Oh, you best to believe shit gonna get shifted. And how you know shit gonna start shifting? You gonna start feeling this that energy you feel where you're about to do something that you've been longing to do. You can't wait to do it. It's exciting. You're going to be feeling that energy come closer and closer to you. And you don't have now one plan in motion right now when it comes to you physically doing something, but you can feel it. And it comes out to minding your business too. So it's time to release the negativity in terms of what you're not receiving from where you may want to receive it from, because that's not where you're supposed to receive it from. Especially if you are, you know what I'm saying? If you go into this space where you focus on where you're going and not where you don't want to be, shit gonna start lining up. You know what I'm saying? Moving forward. You're about to be given an opportunity to move here. One thing led to another. I forgot the name of that movie, but the beginning of it says one moment changed a million after. It's a dance movie. Look at that shit, the tower. Boom. Straight. What's under the tower? Strength in spite of adversity, mental clarity when your mind is clear, your path is clear, manifestations like this, just like this tower. Let me see what this truth is connected to. There's something about this offer that's coming in, and some of you about to receive new love because somebody else want to be sitting there playing, and now you're gonna be the one that literally got away. That's how people are gonna see you. Some of you could be feeling that. You have to recognize that these are your feelings or someone else's feelings about where you're going. Because, like I said, when you can feel what's coming towards you, you start to feel differently about life, more positive about life. Even if what you don't have, at what you're asking for, you don't have it yet. But you're showing the universe that you're willing to be. You're using your creative willpower to be patient for, the energies to line up with each other. That's all it is. Everything in life shows you that, especially the days of the week. They don't go Monday to Friday, they go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, right? All the things that's going on in your physical reality literally teach you what you have access to within you. And then once you master all of that illusion, oh shit. You want to talk about magician? There's that. Let me pull one more message here. Yeah, setting healthy boundaries is a boundary that you're setting here. And it's allowing you to surrender to the magic of who you are. This shit ain't no game. It's not a game. It's never been. At least not the way y'all been playing this shit. We all stressed out. Got your hair falling out. Diary of a Mad Black Woman. She said, got me stressed out. Got my hair falling out. She got pissed. Some people are being going that despair card. Yeah. That despair card that we saw. Yeah. That's literally somebody getting slapped by the universe. The way she slapped him for playing games. I mean, I ain't saying that. I'm not telling nobody in the flesh to put your hands on anybody. The universe has a way of doing it, though. Don't sleep. You would. You don't want to get spiritually, cosmically slapped, is what I'm saying. What's this now? What's going on? These just popped out. Emotions are running high because the answers you need are coming. Really? Yes, really. Luck is on your side. Preparation meeting opportunity is right on your side. It's right next to you. This shit closer than ever. Let me see what this is talking about. You got communication here at the bottom of the deck. Gemini also speaks of communication. Breaking free. The answers you need to break free when it comes to love are coming in. Let's see. What's this? Use your discernment. It's going to be tricky. Mercury. You are the light, though. You are the light. Remember that. You are the light. You're the wind beneath the wings. Discernment, gratitude, be more at a state of gratitude. due to your inner knowing, you're going to know what to do. Just don't sit here and second guess yourself and shit. Psych yourself out for no reason. Don't psych yourself out for something that ain't even there. Also, what that would say is you can't take the lid off of anyone's potential. They are the ones that are responsible for and of that. They are the ones that they are the ones that are responsible for the way to transmute the energy. Yeah, because we got the Three of Swords that came up with the Nine of Swords. Hmm. That's Three of Swords. You don't want to. That's Three of Swords all over again because anything you add to a nine becomes that number again. So this is 12. Bring it back to a 3. Self undo yourself from all of this unnecessary delusion. Listen to people speak. Listen to what they have to say. Does it sound like you see? That's one thing you'll notice when having a personal reading with me. You'll say certain things, and we'll dive into what it is that you're saying, so you can realize what's being said and what you're manifesting based on what you're saying. Because a lot of times people say, "I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that," but what did you just say before you said that? What you're saying you're not doing is exactly what you are doing. You know, and to just take your time and pause and analyze, what's being said. Does it put you in the space of gratitude without having to realize where you're vulnerable with the person and they take advantage of it? Are you able to step into gratitude and without that extra shit, karmic lesson? Because that's where it's at. If you have to go through another lesson, you can hear it. You just got to know yourself. Just got to know yourself. So I tell people, if you're going to sit here and do what you used to do and you want to come to me for a reading, I highly suggest you don't, because the universe knows that you're aware. And that's not one you want to play with. This is why I tell people when I say I'm not the one to play with, because that's exactly what I mean. Is you have the information. You don't want to block yourself away from, taking it to the next level because you want to ignore something. Saggies love to give now. That's Jupiter energy. Huh? Look, see, angel of balance here. The sirens in the back, 48. We saw 48 not too long ago. Let me see. Bitter. Yeah, projector, being able to see below the surface, the seer. Let me see what. That just took me to a whole different time zone. I ain't gonna front. I looked at the time, it was 54. That felt like something that you would hear in the streets in the 50s. Let me see. 48. Thoughts and consciousness springing from and belonging to that which Mehadi signifies, which is, so thoughts and consciousness springing from bitterness and or inharmonious state of thought existing in the love of consciousness of the natural man. Love directed by ignorance and selfishness, basically not even getting to self, moving like that's what you want to do. But, or this could be someone around you. So being mindful of that there, you know, is love being directed through unconditional love as is or through ignorance? Because there's no need for you to waste your time with somebody who's not presenting themselves to you. Like, when somebody wants to be with you, they're going to make sure that you are aware of that and not in a creepy way. Okay? So, yeah, see deceit at the bottom here. Angel of balance, my eyes in the building. Telling you that energy of, yeah, you wanted to play, but now this person done got away because you wanted to sit here and not see them for who they truly were. But that's also part of their lesson too. But it's not for you to be around them and experience the lesson that they're going through energetically. Ain't no need. Unless you choose to. Woman holding a coin, focus on your coin, focus on your finances, what brings you emotional security. Some of you do work. Okay. On a social platform, 11:56. What you talking about? Because that pop was kind of loud. Ask, seek, request, desire, pray, make petition. So I'm saying they're gonna see that glow up. They're gonna be like, oh, hey, why you back? Oh, no, 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 no. You know, backseas. Now, as far as work is concerned, some of you could be receiving an opportunity because you're a great accountant or something that you are really have mastered when it comes to finances and numbers. And there's this angel of balance that's putting you in the perfect position. And this position is also where you could meet your counterpart as well. Taking the mask off of anything that keeps you in this energy of attachment, because all it's leading to is a broken heart. 5959. 1414 could be seen at a lot. 1144, 4114. And look at, see, you're at the gate. You're at the gate, the garden in the gate here. 530 could be significant. That's the 8 of swords, Jupiter and Gemini. Jupiter in Gemini is someone who should be a writer, a speaker. Like you're really good with your words. This is why that poet energy keeps coming up. A writer, songwriter, something to do with words and writing and networking with people. To be walking away from a position that you have that has nothing to do with that because it's only holding you back. Rest and rejuvenation and carrying connections. Yeah, networking here. Finally putting to rest what you walked away from 3 to 5 years ago, but you were still there, either emotionally, some of you physically, even spiritually or mentally, but finally walking away. Ashe. Yes. I love to see it. Victory. Come on now. What's this that wanted to come through though? When you're gonna have victory regardless of whatever deceits around you, because the foundation that you're building is connected to you walking through the door to what it is that you value, the door to value. Core values in check. Come on with it. Core values in check. What's in the middle here? Archangel Gabriel. More about this second house energy. Because this is the throat chakra. Trusting your intuition. Yeah, you walking right through that gate. And it's the door to value. See it back there? That's what's on. See, once you walk through here, this is what you tend to walk through because you see those same gates right there. But you gotta go to the other side. You're already at the point of victory. Let me see, 3952. Hey, just went to 921 00000 on the clock. Talk to us. Reset. Let's go. On with it. 3952. To lap, lick, lap up, lap up. This just feels like sitting on your throne, finally on your throne. May want to increase your intake of magnesium for some of you, because there's an ad here with chocolate. Or this can be chocolate. Let's see. Oh, the woman holding the heart. Check that out. Wow. This speaks of a new connection coming in here, but also anything that you've been holding on to as far as, family, love, the way family connects you to love, or the way you perceive love. You're now at the gate where you can start again. You know what I'm saying? You're now at the gate. Blessings to you, beloved Ebony. Vida. Excuse me. You good. Don't even trip. Opening up into this new space where, same to you, Ruby. Blessings to you, beloved Ashe. Thank you all for your currency exchange this evening, today, any moment that you choose to. Christy, I saw you as well. Blessings to you as well. Archangel Michael said thank you twice because that candle popped twice. It said poop, poop. Yo, that's 444 though. I'm telling you, your brother's on your side, all right. To help you to cut the cord so you can start over. Your action is going to allow anything from your past to step into this space that you're in if they're supposed to. Let's get the final message here. What is the final advice for the collective? Look at that. The Chariot and Temperance, 714. That's Moon in Cancer. Emotions connected to memories when it comes to your feelings, your family. Yeah, something about that. That clears up a lot for a lot of people. You think it got something to do with relationships and friends, but they're the byproduct of what you haven't resolved at home. Whatever home is, wherever you spent most of your days. Your advice is for this evening, the Page of Swords. See? Detach, disconnect, because this is Saturn and Pisces, 8 of Cups, walking away from things that no longer serve you. Turning your back with the essence of happiness. Look at this, a brand new beginning is here. The King of Wands is under there too. Just saying. I'm just saying. This could be a very protective, passionate person that's coming in to give you an offer, present you with an offer in any area of your life that is most necessary at this time. That's love, that's work is going to be work. But some of you may be asking for something, but this is coming in a different area because this is what's going to bring you what you're asking for. So, Page of Swords. Restless energy, curiosity, a thirst for information. Seek and you'll find. Says here, I learn and I expand my consciousness and I open up new opportunities for my life. And this is on page 144. 144. So you can see it right there, what this page of sword is about. Okay. So curious and intelligent, this page has a thirst for knowledge that seems unquenchable. Obviously, walking on a sword, first and foremost, barefoot, across what looks like two connecting cliffs, but they have a narrow, uh, they have an opening. There's an opening between two cliffs, and this is what you're walking across. Now these two cliffs might be further apart than what it appears to be because the focus is more so on the information and the enlightenment, and you got these sparrows out here. Wow. Says here, she's an incredibly quick-witted communicator with Mars and Gemini. That's going to happen. And she's often compelled to share her many ideas or messages with others. At times, she's so talkative that it becomes too much for others to process, and her intense energy can come across as unsettled or even nervous. So, this is something to use your discernment on where, let's say, if you're a person who is talkative with a lot of information, you want to make sure you're communicating with people who have ears to listen to what you have to express so that way you don't step into this energy of being unsettled or nervous. Or some of you may have been around that and you're now connecting to people who are willing to hear you, but you still carry the energy of being unsettled or nervous. It's time for you to release that negativity. She suggests using an air of inventiveness in your current pursuit. Your goals will be met by walking a path of honesty discovery, especially where others are concerned. Keep the light bulbs of curiosity turned on and cultivate a beginner's mindset as you strive to learn new things. Avoid falling into gossip or even arrogance with your communication. In the shadow, this page can be all talk and no action. Remember that everyone who crosses your path has something specific to teach you, and that mirrors are all around. Remain open to unexpected lessons. Share truthfully and delight in every interaction. And it says here for the affirmation, I learned and I expand my consciousness and open new opportunities for my life. I learn and I expand my consciousness and open up new opportunities for my life. I learn and I expand my consciousness and open new opportunities for my life. I'm actually going to pull from one more deck, the Hidden Worlds. I feel like there's a message in here for you. Let's see. Let's see. The thought of Bruce Almighty came to mind, and the smell of Clorox. Some of you may want to do a deep cleanse too in your home. And be mindful of who you're having over. You know, don't get lazy where you don't clean your home. Wipe down what you got to wipe down. Smoke out what you got to smoke out after you have a visitor, if you do. Some of you even have visitors that are doing the same as if it was in the physical state, in your dream state. That's what the 91 was, because this deck, I received it September 1st, which is 9-1 at 10:17, and 10:17 is connected to the Four of Swords. So what is the message here of healing, of putting something to rest so they can rejuvenate themselves, beloved? What is the message of rest to rejuvenate themselves? Wow. The Angel Gate. Wow. cleansing, protection, and blessing. Johnny, you better cleanse that house, baby. Let me see what's at the bottom. Full moon, another 9, 27. Celebration, peak, and transcendent moment. That's where that gratitude coming, because you got gratitude twice today. Number 9, it opened up to 10, which was the card of beginning, initiate, origin. You're about to witness a miracle to remind you that you are the living embodiment of wonder, which is on page 55. The angel gate, cleansing, protection, and blessing. When you receive this card, know now that a guardian angel is with you, caring for you and sending to you the energy of these pure waters, which fall now upon you, showering you with protection, surrounding your every particle with a charge of energy that will bless you, and most of all, cleanse from you the debris of life we carry so unconsciously so much of the time. You are being cleansed and blessed, and within these waters there can be a rebirth. The angel here watches over you, knows what it is you most need. Ask for it and know that the soul's call is answered from the realms beyond this world. That was the Page of Wands with the High Priestess right there. And that you have infinite protection and love. Expect a lifting sensation, that of the spirit being freed, and with cleansing comes the sensation of your energy being renewed and revitalized. Never despair that you are not worthy of this love in time. There is a place to come when you feel the debris of the world has taken a toll. And within these waters, your emotions too can be refreshed. The feelings you no longer wish to experience can be expressed here freely. So getting by the water and expressing yourself the way you think you're supposed to be, venting with somebody. Most people, listen, the best place or being to go to express what you're feeling when it has to do with deep, intense emotions is going to be a body of water, not a physical human being. Okay, so just be mindful of that. So it says here, release them here into the waters and they will be changed and understood and finally released. Do not punish yourself, dear friend, for the flaws you perceive within yourself. Cleanse them, come to an understanding of them, and know you can be protected, blessed, purified, and accepted within this realm of the angel gate. The illumination for this card is, my soul is now bathed and cleansed with the angels' sacred waters. My soul is now bathed and cleansed with the angels' sacred waters. My soul is now bathed and cleansed with the angels' sacred waters. So this is a point of the angles of light within you in connection to the higher realms that are now connecting to purify you. This is what I mean about the process. And also, before you go to a person to express yourself about deep, intense emotions, some of you have people that you do trust. Yeah, you do. But go to a body of water first, which would be having a conversation with yourself before you go to someone and see, because this is actually going to show you, this is actually you doing shadow work too, where you can express yourself to an element that is greater, that is predominantly the element of this planet. So let me put it that way. But yeah, that's your message for this evening. Glad to have you here. I will see you on the next live, beloved. Make sure you drink 32 ounces of water before you take your lovely behind a bed. And I'll see you next time.